35 Hannah Lang, 555 Giovannina Shipman, and the 182 Justine Marsh. This is your main event for the ladies on the Royal Enfields.
Excited to see here what Madicela Rodriguez is able to do. Had a huge run from that second row in the heat race. Up on the front row now, wasn't able to qualify as good as she wanted to. Made the moves, showed what she had in the heat race. Now she's got the chance to do it from the front row. Amazing starts in Daytona. This is her shot.
You get to pick your starting spots of how you finish in your heat race, just like we do in the AFT class, and they've kind of gone, you know, first to fourth on that front row, it looks like. No, actually, they're turned around. Second and third have swapped spots, according to how they were supposed to start. It is our first main event of the night, ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Enfield Build Train Race Program. It is 10 laps. 10-second board is up. You can see the reflection. You can see the intensity in their eyes, the thumbs up. Here we go. Long light. And they're green. Looks like Gotch had a pretty good shot, but here comes the 113. You called it, Colby. Grabbing the whole shot. The new leader, the 113, Madicela Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez didn't get the jump that she needed, but she's able to carry the speed through 1 and 2 and grab the lead here with Emma Gotch in second place. Let's see if Madicela Rodriguez, this is the first time she's seen open track all day. Let's see what she's able to do with it now.
And the 28, Maya Maffei, was very fast in both of our practice and one of our qualifying sessions. She's up to third now. She had a bad heat race. She's trying to make up some time on that 28 machine.
Yeah, we got Maya Maffei, taking a lower line through the corners here. Madicela Rodriguez and Emma Gotch both kind of coming in low and drifting way up in the center. Madicela Rodriguez makes a mistake there, goes way too high, coming out of turn 2, loses a little bit of ground there to Emma Gotch, but she's able to gather it back up.
She really slid into the corner nice, but just kept on sliding and drifted up the racetrack. So it's the 113 in the lead. Rodriguez, here comes Gotch in second. Maya Maffei looking for her first ever career win. She's up to third. She wants it. The 113, she's also looking for her first win. That is Rodriguez in her first season. We got Gotch. She won one of the Daytona rounds earlier this year, so she's won one. The other two that are first and third haven't won yet. And here comes Taya Little. She's joining the thick of things on the 11 bike.
Yeah, Rodriguez has made some good adjustments. Now, not going into turn 1 is deep, allowing for that mistake to go too far up the racetrack and opens that gap back up that she had to lead. Has to really focus on that, not going in too deep, because it's easier to give up room tonight than it is to make it.
But it's very hard to lead. You don't know how hard you have to push it as they're starting to catch up to one of our back markers. They're side by side for third. Maya Maffei on the bottom, Taya Little looking at the outside.
Lap traffic played a big role earlier on in the night, but Rodriguez will elect to go to the inside, has breathing room, not as big of a factor as was earlier. Emma Gotch goes around second place, or goes around the lapper to the outside. Taya Little will go in the corner right next to Maya Maffei, tight into 3, but Rodriguez still leading us around.
The 113 from Lacey, Washington, out in front. That is Madicela Rodriguez. She's looking for her first ever Royal Enfield Build Train Race main event. And she's letting these three battle back here for second place, and she is setting sail.
Rodriguez has made those good adjustments. Emma Gotch not letting her get too far away, kind of stabilized the lead. Like you said, hard to lead, not sure how hard to go in. Emma Gotch is running her down, just cut off 0.4 of a second last lap. We're gonna have a race coming here with 3 to go.
Laps are winding down to 10-lap main event. It's the Rodriguez out front. Gotch is there. There's the white flag out already. So a quick one. It's the 113 Rodriguez. Here comes Gotch. Last lap of the main. Gotch is on fire. She's going around the outside. We got a battle for the lead. Rodriguez to the bottom. Gotch letting it all hang out on the high side. Off the final corner. Double checkered flags are out. Rodriguez wins her first ever main event. Wow.
Madicela Gotch made a huge run there, able to figure something out. Rodriguez getting her first main event, absolutely stoked down the back straightaway. This means so much to these girls.
They've worked on these motorcycles. They built them the way they wanted to, and then they get to come out here and race them. And the 113 getting her first ever win. Gotch has already won one. Taya Little won some last year. I'm a little disappointed in Maya Maffei. I know she is too, because she qualified so well earlier today. She has to settle for 4th here tonight, and 5th is the 2-bike, Michaela Nichols. And the winner's coming around. She's looking for the checkered flag. She wants a victory lap, and I don't blame her. I'd want one too, right?
Yeah, no, she did such a good job. I'm really impressed with how she was able to realize the mistake she made going in too high, settled down, was able to pull away and grab the victory tonight.
She didn't get the victory lap, man. That's too bad. She's going to make her way to that victory podium. She's letting the other ladies get their bikes up there.
Should have just stole the flag.
I would have.
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, Big P's pretty big, though.
Yeah, well, she's on a motorcycle.
Yeah, she could pull away, actually, and there she's getting a big hug from the team manager, Jen Lewis, right there. It's Johnny Lewis's sister. And she's going to take her Arai helmet off, and she's the only one that gets to talk to Kristen Beat here in just a second. Oh, Kristen goes down. Ride her down.
And we caught that on camera. Kristen's
okay. She's
right.
okay. She's okay. She's pink like her shoes now. That's okay.
I was excited for her. You didn't get the victory lap, but I mean, an awesome run out there and your first ever pro win in a hard-fought battle for you. I was so excited. I'm tripping over the bikes getting you to victory lane.
Man, I'm on cloud 9 right now. Could you repeat your question?
A hard-fought battle in your first ever win. I mean, it was so fun to watch. Was it as fun to watch as it was to race?
Oh, 100%, especially after this last heat race. You know, I get to race with some amazing women, and the close battles is something that I've been living for. And, you know, unfortunately, I wasn't able to put it on the box over in Daytona, but the fact that I was able to put it on the top spot tonight is, man, it's unreal.
How much fun is it to come out here and race with your contemporaries, your friends? And I know all of you girls are really close and support and encourage each other.
Well, I would just want to say that, like, again, it all comes down to the support system that goes on into the pits. And, you know, once we put our helmets on and line up, that it's, you know, it's go time. And it's so exciting to be able to do. And I just want to say, you know, thank you to my parents because, man, they're probably...
We can see them out there. We can see them with their posters. I don't know if we can get a shot of that, but they're all out here.
Oh, man, it's exciting. You know, I had a couple friends, you know, drive all the way down from Washington, and, man, it's just unreal. You know, I felt like I was struggling a little bit early on in the day, and, you know, just trusting my gut, you know, things will work out, and apply to the things that I already know, and when you know, it paid off.
Congratulations. Well done and hard-fought earn.
She is pumped up, and she deserves it. Her first ever career win, you know, with American Flat Track. How cool is that, Colby?
Yeah, and having family and friends drive all the way down here to watch that makes it even more special. Really impressed, though. Just a great night. You know, coming from that second row in the heat race, charging up, getting herself on the front row, doing what you need to do.
There is a look at the results. The 113, Madicela Rodriguez, your winner. Emma Gotch comes up just a little bit short, 0.185 second. Taya Little is third. Maya Maffei is fourth. And Michaela Nichols rounds out your top five. How exciting to win your first ever main event. And like you said, her family came down all the way from Washington. I know it's just on the same coast, but it takes a long time to get down here.
California is a long state if you've never driven it. Driving from here to Chico next week takes a while, but yeah, congratulations to all of them in front of this packed crowd here in Ventura on this beautiful scene with the ocean to the right and the mountains straight ahead.
Cooling off just a little bit out there. There she is, getting a little surfboard right there. She'll never, ever forget tonight.
What a cool trophy, too.
See, if you're still racing, you could race for one of those, Colby. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't get one, though.
Let's take a look at this replay. Watch the left side of our screen.
Yeah, this is what would have happened to me if I was riding tonight. Just a little tip over, just like this.
Whoa!
Sabotaged, actually, by Rodriguez's mechanic there. We lose Kristen Beat. Jordan running over to grab her.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I read her lips right there. Good job, KB. She's good. She's good.
I think I heard her screaming not to show that replay from the middle of the field all the way to the truck here.
All right, bikes are rolling onto the